black. Team train, you'll be white. Black team, be ready. White team, be ready. Now. Ready? Tommy back. So, so, like, wow, moving too. Just introduce yourself and then
Nice. So it's already lunch.
it's already live. Yeah.
Great. Hi, everyone. I'm Lane. I'm from Lost Boys. Heard that a commentary was needed for this game, so here I am. This is really exciting. I've missed the first few minutes. Oh, and Digman's about to make a shot. Is he gonna make it? Yeah, just a dunk on that middle hoop. That was a assist from Who was that? Emma Vasquez. That was exciting. We have Ray Brodar and Ryan Sue beating for Boom with dodgeball control. They were a great beater set from Michigan, and then we're on the U.S. National Development Academy, and love to see them back beating for Boom. Oh, a tap out on hoops by number 5 on Warriors. Just gets an easy dunk. Actually, that was not a dunk, that was a shot. Oh, wow. Just absolute chaos in the beater game. Let's see if the quadball players can do anything with this. Manzella looks open for a pass. Digman looks for 42 on Boom. 45 running with it. Running with it is looking to drive through Manzella and absolutely dunks on Emma Vasquez. All right. We'd love to see some people slowing down the pace of this game. That last play was insane chaos. Now Warriors are up with control of the dodgeballs. Boom is really good at passing around. I'd love to see them use their wing chasers a little more. I know Digman loves to run with it. But they have like extremely strong players in passing. Oh my gosh, 26 on Warriors playing soccer out here. Beaters attacking Ray, dueling on defense, and 26 is going to be in with the shot in the middle hoop. That was Molly Potter with that crazy soccer play to a drive and dunk. So that makes it 2-2. No? That makes it 2-3 Warriors. So right now, let's see. I'm not sure who is number 5, the bludgered beater for Warriors right now. I know Barnes is 0. Oh, a pass to Vasquez, who narrowly avoids a reset while being pressured from, I think that is Ryan? Yes, 27 is Ryan Davis. Oh, that was very high pressure by Warriors chasers, with Barnes absolutely locking down the backfield, is holding one dodgeball and standing over the other. Barnes asking the refs to call numbers out. It's hard when everyone knows these players. I mean, these teams were the finals game of last year. I know that I'm using all their names that I know pretty easily. And Barnes is asking for the referees to call numbers. It seems like they're just kind of calling the names they know or saying beat, and it's pretty unclear. I understand how that could be hard as a beater. All right, DCQC fixing the hoop. Referees are still debating whether it's going to be a call on the play. Number 11, Yada, is talking to one of the refs about what's going to happen here. A reminder for if a ref calls you beat to be beat. All right, Vasquez with a drive and dish to Digman. Digman looking for a dunk on Ryan Davis and makes it in on that middle hoop. I will say all the goals I've seen, middle hoops. All right, Ryan Davis passed to number 45. Oh my gosh, that's Senna Marito, who just had a crazy dunk over one of the Boom Train players. Looks like he got the wind knocked out of him. That might be Digman. Boom with a quick sub as a beater for Noyus Arusha. Who else did they put in as their beater? Not sure who. Just went in to replace Ray. Um, they are holding a fist. That is Matt Brown, number 11, standing over a dodgeball at the far end of the pitch. So Boom Train had an injury sub on that player who just got dunked on. And Ben Peachy holding the quad ball for Boom to start another offense. They're going to make some quick subs here. Warriors maintains dodgeball control. All right, now we have Kennedy Murphy, number 2 for Boom, walking up with the quad ball. Has passing options to Dara Guyman and Nathan Digman. Who's their option in the back? That is number 9 on Boom. Don't see that their name is on the roster. They're playing in a diamond, but much more 3 up, 1 back. Warriors beat, but Boom struggling to recover the quad ball. It's out of bounds on Molly Potter, so Digman gets the ball for Boom. Number 9 on Boom with the ball being pressured by Barnes in the back. Looks like there's going to be a really high beater duel happening. Oh, 16 misses the beat on 5 for Warriors and is no shot. 34 really looking to push the pace for Warriors. Warriors just relies on their pure athleticism to just outrun all these teams. So even though Boom has a really deep roster, it's hard when Warriors is just ready to sprint at any moment. Another Boom offense where they're going to try and go slow and set something up, knowing that the Warriors will out athletic them if they see a quick opportunity to.
Yeah, why did Warriors have to down?
The Warriors speeders have 2 dodgeballs in hand, one in the hand of each of their beaters, and then there's one blue dodgeball that looks like it's out of bounds. So if it's out of bounds, Boom should be able to teleport one of their beaters during the stoppage of play. It might be on the ground, but Boom chasers are definitely going to be looking to slow down that offense so that their beaters can recover at least one dodgeball. Still no call in the play. Also can't see the score to give y'all an update. Okay, the play has been restarted. Digman being pressured really high by Barnes at the midline, but avoids a reset to Kennedy Murphy. Okay, number 64 is trying to stop Barnes from doing this high pressure on the quaffle. So now Boom has used their reset, and Barnes just is relentless on that pressure, and it is snagged out of the air by 34 on Warriors, who's again looking for this really quick break. Not sure where a Boom's dodgeball even is, and it's a dunk by 34 and 27. All right. Boom also still has not recovered a bludger. So Warriors is doing a 3 dodgeball on the ground thing where one of their beaters was Barnes was waiting to pick up a dodgeball, knowing that if only one of them has a dodgeball in hand, Boom does not get a fist, and they have to be really crafty with what they're going to do. Kennedy Murphy running the quad ball around, passes to Guyman, is being pressured by Molly Potter. Back to Digman up top. Another Warriors pushing the pace. They're really good at transitions. So every offense, they're just not letting Boom set up anything. All right, so that means that Shannon is beat on the sidelines. That is one of the beaters for Boom. Right now for Boom beating, we have 64 and Shannon Ong. I do not know who number 64 is. So this is a timeout. Not sure if Boom called it, but it seems like they would like to have this time to kind of reset, talk about what's going on. I think the issue is they haven't had any really set defenses. They've been really struggling in the beater game, and they put in two beaters who I'm not sure if it is their strongest line. Shannon Ung is a 2-year out of college player, know him from the West. He played against me when he was on Cal and I was on UCLA. Boom Train this year also has other West players, Dara Guyman, also from Cal. Okay, the score is currently 6-3 Warriors. Still a very doable game for Boom Train. I don't know what the game time is, but hopefully you all can see it. So Tad Walters kicks the ball back and then is immediately beat out by number 1, Jacob Elrich. Manzella running up the ball, doing a little bit of a windmill, which is really good pressure against number 4 on Warriors. Again, Manzella with the ball, this time running to the backfield, which I think is a good strategy. It looks like Warriors beaters are camping at hoops. So doing anything to try and pull a chaser off hoops. Blue keeper, so Warriors gets the ball, immediately gets tackled by Manzella and is able to pass it off to number 11, Michael Prada Yada. So with a quick dunk. So that was great. A great hit by Manzella, able to slow it down and prevent their keeper from making a drive, prevent Taylor Crawford from just driving all by himself. Um, Manzella is definitely one of Boom Train's stars. So almost stopped that goal. Not quite. So it's 7-3 Warriors. Okay, well, I was saying that was a great hit by Manzella. The ref said no dice, and that was an illegal hit and possibly back contact, which I can see. I think they were from the side, but trust the refs. No penalty time served because they were Warriors was able to score a goal that quick. So instead of Manzella running the ball, is going to pass back to one of their players, number 42, Peachy with the quad ball up high, is running around. Barnes was right there, but was way more focused on beater play to do anything. Manzella looking for a drive, passes it off to 42, who is able to dunk. Oh, dodgeball going really far off pitch, and Jacob Elrich being forced to chase it down. Tad Walters is going to contest. No, he's just gonna kind of give that pressure so that Elrich couldn't just walk in. But Barnes is there to help, which means Tad is tapped out. So Peachy, a keeper, really tries to snag something out of the air. It didn't happen, but then Yada overthrows the top hoop. It's 7-4 Boom. So Boom has now had one successful set offense where they have scored. So I think Boom has control right now. Yes, Tad has control. Duels with Elrich. But I think Boom is going to be able to recover control. We see 16 doing a huge shuffle. That's Noyus Ashra. Big shuffle for Boom Train. So Warriors, this is one of the few set offenses we've seen. Most of the time they are just on their fast break grind. So number 2, Taylor Crawford passes to Yada. Kobe beats out. Is that Manzella? No, that was one of their other boom chasers on the side hoop, Emma Vasquez. Tad Walters trying to recover a dodgeball and does maintain control with Kobe throwing theirs back. Beats number 49, Mo Huggog. And that's a score for Boom. The current keeper in for Warriors is one of their top scorers usually. Shocked that we haven't seen him yet this game. Oh no, 49 is one of their beaters. I guess 49 has been playing more utility this tournament. So Kobe number 79 has the sole dodgeball for Warriors. Matt Brown and a new beater in for Warriors instead of Tad. Number 64, Brenna Duncan. Another dodgeball right off pitch near us. Mo Hagog gets the dodgeball and has to re-enter the pitch from the right place. Taps out. Oh, it was a duel. I thought that he was going to tap out number 64, but it ended up being a duel between him and Brown for Boom. So Boom has one bludger in the hands of 64 and is looking to pressure Kobe. 49 really far out, which means Potter and number 9, Rise, didn't have a lot of options of where to go. Another Warriors quick transition that is ultimately stopped. Setting up with Molly Potter in the back, that is always a dangerous threat to have, as well as Taylor Crawford in the back. So we have Yada pass to Crawford. Crawford attempts to dunk through 2 people, Digman and Manzella, and does that successfully. Hate to see it, but, you know, good for Warriors. They're just killing it with the transitions. Which it's impressive to see. They're not even just fast breaks. I think fast breaks would usually be 1 or 2 people running up the field into no bludgers. They just know how to very quickly pick up that quad ball after the plans. All right, Dara's going to drive into the hoops. Oh, that drive was so good. Oh, number 9, great. That's Dallas in the backfield, locking it down. That's interesting. I think Warriors really likes to send a chaser to the backfield instead of risking a beater out there, but I think Dallas just knows what she can do. Another pass to Guyman. Oh, a beat out on Kobe, but Kobe so quickly recovers, so the pass to 9 is not able to be completed. This Kobe Dallas pair definitely looks really dynamic for the Warriors. They were able to get a bludger back, a dodgeball back, and Dallas is now looking to make plays happen. I think she's good at seeing those opportunities to tap out chasers on hoops on offense. So we see 4 for the Warriors, pretty open, even though a beater is covering Dallas. So Taylor Crawford running around with the quad ball up high, looks for a drive, but there is everyone in the way. Able to get a pass off to Yada, who scores. So the Crawford-Yada pairing has scored a lot of these Warrior goals. So it's currently 9-5 Warriors. And Warriors has control. 9 once again running around in the back. So Boom playing this diamond that's really high, mostly 3 up top. So it feels like 9 doesn't have much support. So the pass option of Digman is completely covered by Taylor Crawford on Warriors. So it has to go back to Kennedy Murphy up high. I think that Warriors can afford not to do such a trees defense, even though they are right now. See, like Yada pulls off trees. He can afford to do that because they are so quick and athletic. They know that anytime they run out, they are going to make that stop. So they don't have to worry about these long shots, even though Boom is historically a very shooting team with Peachy and Dickman. All right, Crawford running around in the back and is tackled by number 29. Possibly got the ball out after beat, past the 34 who dunks it. I do see Crawford playing more of a hero ball game, but you know, you can do that when you are that strong and fast. It's a call. I do think Crawford was beat before, but we'll see what the referees say.
I checked here, and they said, yes, we will absolutely rush. So. No, they're not even using Liz. Oh, let's stop. Yeah. No, Liz said.
All right. New beaters in. We have Ray and Ryan back as the beater pair. Michigan to Boom Train. 9 finally gets the ball in the backfield and isn't pressured by a chaser who steps off hoops and is able to shoot it through. So it looks like every time 9's been in the backfield, whenever the Warriors pull off hoops and tackle him, he is getting got. He is not able to finish that play. But in that case, the Warriors stood tall in their trees at hoops, and 9 was still able to just shoot through them. Number 5 on Warriors pressuring Ray, who gets beat but is covered by Sue. Warriors are able to get 2 balls back. I think that was a lapse of the beaters to not focus Quaffle. But I think Ray and Ryan are really trying to kind of recover it for Boom so that they're able to set the pace a little more. Boom once again with this kite, 3 playing really high and 1 playing really deep with 42 in the back. Vasquez running the ball around is going to maybe do a handoff to Peachy, but no, is able to make sure when Peachy's covered by Ryan Davis that she can just run by. And Ryan Davis makes a tackle, but the referee's hands are up. It may have been from behind. Ryan Davis on this fast break. Oh, a last-ditch attempt by Sue or Ray to throw either a dodgeball back or beat Ryan, but I don't know if that went through. Refs are, I think, debating on if the tackle by Peachy on Davis was clean or not. Illegal contact.
5 minutes. One from there.
Oh, okay. So that was actually illegal contact on Ryan Davis, who's they're going to get 1 minute in the penalty box. Okay, so Ben Peachy gets the ball just past the midline. This is going to be difficult because number 5 for Warriors is right on him. Pass option of 42 is not available because they're off the room. So the only option really is a reset to Vasquez or Manzella. And I think neither of Boom's beaters have a dodgeball in hand. I cannot tell if Ray does or not. Yeah, so neither of their beaters have a dodgeball in hand. So this pressure from Warriors from the chasers really high. Is going to be very hard to recover from. Manzella beat out by Dallas. So Dallas and number 5 in Warriors just playing really high to force this pressure. Ryan Sue is able to tap out Dallas. So now we have Vasquez running in with the ball. It's just slapped out of her hand by number 45, Sena Marito, with a dunk on the top hoop. Ray and Ryan being subbed off by Boom, and 5 on Warriors is going to pressure this and not allow them to make this easy substitution. So 42 is left alone trying to dunk on Warriors with really no pass options. Oh, okay. Was able to get the ball about to midline where Peachy and Manzella protected it and covered it. But these long shots just don't land when Warriors are so tall and have these hops in front of hoops. So 34 was able to slap it down for Warriors. But it's slowing down their offense since they only have 1 dodgeball now. So Chan and Ong back in for Boom. Just tapping out these pass options for Warriors, which seems like a really good strat because really whoever gets the ball on Warriors can drive and dunk. So oh, but doesn't tap out does! Okay, Manzella with the block. I was gonna say doesn't tap out Davis in time because they had already tried to put their hand through the hoop, but Manzella was able to block that. Davis is tapped out. So Boom ends regulation with 2 dodgeballs in hand and stopping a goal. So that is the ideal scenario you want for ending regulation. That is great for them considering they're down 6-11. So a snitch catch could definitely put them back in this game, um, make it 9-11. They're still going to have to work really hard to combat the Warriors' fast transitions, but I'd love to see Boom get back in this game so it's more competitive and, you know, stressful near the end. It always makes it more fun. Okay, we're back on. I have company now, which is very exciting.
Hello, I'm Clay Dockery. I'm glad to be here. And yeah, this is a great Boom Train versus a Warriors matchup. And I see that we've got the flag runner on the pitch now, and Gramps Melton is coming after him. So you take on Quadball game, and I'll take a look at everything else that's happening.
We have Peachy in the backfield running around looking for that shot to 9, but it's hard for these long passes to even connect at all when Warriors has huge hops and quick hands. Oh, looks like a drive on Molly Potter, 99 steps to cover that hoop, and 9 is able to drive through Davis. Do you know 9 on Boom's name?
9 on Boom. I'll have to see the player. I have to see them to get to them there. I think that is Robert Butler. Yeah, that is Robert Butler is
All
number
right.
9 on Boom.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that looks like a good. That might be a good catch
but oh
from.
my God, Sue's ball. Crazy.
Yeah.
You still have
So
control, though.
there is a lot of craziness happening in both the dodgeball game and
Yeah.
the seeker game here, as would be expected from these two teams. I see that Taylor Crawford is passed into that corner here
To
with
99.
that's Yanko.
Yanko with the
on the short
drive and
hoop.
dunk. Oh my gosh, a bludger at our table. Oh,
Oh,
a
another
dodgeball
almost catch
catch.
here from Ryan Davis.
Ryan. Oh,
Yeah,
Team
Ryan.
USA seeker.
Yeah,
Crazy with the swats. I always love to see them swat the bludger.
yeah.
It's never expected by the beaters. Oh, both of Boom's beaters are tapped out.
Oh,
And there it goes.
that was a lot of time
Yeah.
from Ryan Davis on TJ Generette here, but it's it's a lot of
Makes
conversation
sense.
here. It sounds like it well we'll have to get the official call, but it was a lot of time that Ryan had with the flag runner.
Yeah, I think Ryan is saying it's
But
no
Ryan is
good.
calling it
Okay.
off. So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
So in the dodgeball game, I see that the Warriors have both of the dodgeballs
Yeah,
here.
Kobe was able to get one by catching Ray's
Get it,
bludger.
Ryan. And Dan Williams has the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, the second time in a row, the flag goes back onto the back of TJ Generette.
I
And
do love to
Ryan's being
see
sent
that
back to hoops.
only one quad ball point has been scored by Warriors during the Seeker floor. I think with these two teams, I was expecting very quick, just lots of points on the board. But that's interesting that their chasers have been able to lock down these defenses.
Well, both of these teams do have really strong physical games without the dodgeballs in the chaser game. They still can do it. Like they can get by a lot of teams, but both of them have solid defense. And all of the dodgeballs, they know that if they put their dodgeballs back into the chaser game, these seekers are going to get this flag.
Yeah,
And
looks like
it's going to happen any minute now anyway. That's a second
that's a
time
second catch
from
by
Ryan
Davis, and I think this one is going to be called good. I do know in the beater game, Ryan Sue was asking at the last stoppage of play to sub out, and they said, nope, give us one more run, and he was able to do that, sprint all the way to the other corner of the field, recover a dodgeball to pass back to Shannonong, but now definitely needs a sub. I mean, that is a win sprint.
Over here, it's another conversation, so we'll have to see what's happening. And we have both of the Warriors beaters retain control. It is a good catch. Ryan Davis, as you said, Lane, the Team USA seeker does it again. That is a decided advantage that the Warriors have. They have a lot of advantages with their team, but they definitely have a lot of power with Ryan Davis.
Yeah, I mean, I love to see them work. It's so fun. All right, so Warriors just needs 2 to win. Boom would need 10.
Yep.
So this is a tough game to come back from.
155 to 70 at this point, with 170 as the set score. Yes. All right. Well, Warriors, it can be done. It's going to be a tough sled from last year's champions, but as this is the rematch of last year's club final.
So
Dan Williams knocks out Kennedy Murphy.
Huffle. Oh, that means Peachy left with very few pass options is going to take a reset and wait for Kennedy to come back in. Again, Warriors beaters love to pressure really high. They've been doing that all game, pressuring up to the midline and even past that, knowing that their chasers are so good on transition and can pick up that quad ball anywhere to score.
Yes, these Warriors beaters are just so athletic. They have such range covering this entire field. Kennedy Murphy gets the pass back into the back corner.
Oh,
it's headed for Dara Gauman.
God, that just had a floater to be able to get it back past Molly Potter. Okay, Guyman with the ball in the backfield can maybe pass it back to Murphy.
Nice passing there from the Spoon Train team.
Peachy is an option. I was going to say that was a dangerous throw with Taylor Crawford right on Peachy.
Diggy was not available for that. Diggy was knocked out and was nowhere near that quaffle. I don't think that that's going to be legal.
Yeah. It also looked like there was something happening with beater play. Crawford gets the quad ball. Shannon is off broom, so that means Dan gets that dodgeball right away. Beats Peachy.
Taylor Crawford makes a spin move, goes around one, gets around Digman.
Oh, knocks the hoop over. So it is no good for Warriors.
And Yanko didn't have a hoop. That would have gone through the
really shot through a hoop that wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, reckless dislodge of the hoop you're trying to score through from Taylor. That's not a penalty, but it's sad.
Yeah.
Here's Nathan Digman at the top.
Shannon just beat out Kobe. Is possibly going to recover control. Nope. Warriors are 2 on it, Dan and Kobe.
And that's another reset. This time Kennedy is there.
Kennedy, with 1 step backward, would be in the keeper zone. It would be a turnover. Was pushed with 2 hands by Taylor Crawford, but it looked very cleanly from the front. Not sure what the call is on that.
It's going to be 2-hand push.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh, without a ball.
Oh, they're saying Murphy had already passed the ball when it was contacted by Crawford.
All right, so that's 1 minute. 1 minute for Taylor Crawford in the box, or until Boom Train scores. A power play here is something that Boom Train needs to get themselves settled down back into the game.
Yeah.
They want to put the score on the board while the great point defense of Taylor Crawford is out of the game, but they still have to get by this just like collapsing defense.
Dan just threw the ball way past Peachy, so down a bludger right now. Oh, can Peachy recover this?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Kobe is able to lock it down by themselves on defense.
And instead it's Molly Potter going back the other way.
Pass to Yanko. Now carrying the ball with number 8 in the backfield for Warriors.
And I always try this one time a game for 10 years now. Janko Gavicdinovic. That's my only. That's my attempt.
Yeah. Do you know number 8 in the backfield for Warriors?
That is. I haven't seen them yet,
Okay.
so I'll have to
Looks
see
good.
them.
They're on middle hoop right now. Dark, I'm in looking for a screen on number 8 on Warriors. That hoop is also covered by Elrich. Warriors with excellent shuffling of the dodgeballs.
I think that is Annika Kim, but
Okay. Crawford back in the game. So now they're playing big trees at hoops with their keeper, Yako, playing high. Warriors did actually send a beater out to the backfield. I think Boom has been playing this really high diamond with 3 up and 1 back. And that 1 back is always going to get pressured by either a really athletic person to make a tackle or a beater. Boom beaters look like they're playing a little bit scared and could really engage a little bit more. Oh, I see. Shannon was waiting for his partner to tag back in.
The Daniel Williams has subbed out for Jacob Ehrlich for the Warriors at beater now. And so Boom Train is looking to take advantage here. It is still solid two dodgeball, 3 trees defense, but they do get around it.
They're able to score, but they have nothing right now. And it looks like these beaters are calling for a sub, but they have nothing and have to make that last ditch attempt at a sprint. Shannon gets the ball thrown at him by Elrich, but had a fist up. So maybe is able to beat Jakob in the back, pass to Potter.
They got back on defense, were able to get that beat off, and were able to get around here. We'll have to see what this conversation was about.
Possibly Jakob being beat by Shannon before the pass was off.
Spot over there.
The score is currently 15-8.
That
There has not been another score by Warriors since Davis pulled their snitch. Flag runner. And Boom has managed to get 1 since SOP.
No.
We're trying through the glare of the sun to identify some players.
Yeah. Getting. I think I've misidentified a couple people. Sorry about that, but that's not a couple people, but one or two people here. Just because I see some people on the side who anyway, we don't have everybody's numbers here. The goal is good for the Warriors, so it is now 165-80.
So Warriors need 1 more. I expect them to be playing really hard to get a quick transition and fast break, which is their bread and butter. I'm holding a bingo card from Duran and Shirley, who have trying to bring Whimsy back to Quadball. So would love to see a Duck Duck Goose game right now. That would get me bingo. I doubt that'll happen.
I feel as though that is extremely unlikely to happen during this game.
I need to get one of DCQC made stickers that are anti-Whimsy and pro-Whimsy. And love to see it. It's a highly debated topic.
That is very true. Very, very much. And a highly debated topic right there.
All right. Peachy running back with a quad ball. Boom has not sent anyone to the backfield, which I totally understand. I think any loss of the quad ball right now means an instant loss for them. So they're playing all their chasers pretty up high, just moving that quad ball around, trying to make any option happen. And now it's a pass to, is that, who's in the back for Warriors? Number 12, Manzella. Tad with the dodgeball beats out number 8 on Warriors. Elrich pressuring Tad. Tad is beat. Now Warriors has 2 passing options at hoops. And if 99 can get the ball out, but it's blocked by Peachy. So that was a huge block. When Warriors was all set up, they had 2 people on either hoop.
Oh, there's another stoppage here.
There's a stoppage, yeah. I think Peachy is going to be not beat. Elrich gets the ball back.
Here's Tad has some conversations to be had about some of the stoppages, I think, but that's all right.
Yeah.
It happens quite a bit.
If anyone's gonna talk, it's gonna be Tad.
And we have Jacob Ehrlich here using this opportunity to make some strategic talk with Molly Potter.
I think
Peachy
if
back
that's
in.
Molly's broom right there, if Ehrlich beats Peachy here, Molly Potter is the closest to the quad ball. We'd be able to pick that up, but now would have to deal with still running through. Who is that for Boom?
Digman?
Keeper. Digman. Would still have to run through Digman. Peachy urging Tad not to talk with the refs. Dallas on the field too. Lots of heated captains trying to make their own ref calls. So it's going to be a scramble right in the middle with Kobe and Tad. Tad is able to recover it. Oh,
And
it just floats over the top hoop for nothing.
Number 8 is able to pick it up way in the far back.
Taylor Crawford running up the quad ball. Warriors are going to make some subs. Barnes getting in to try and finish this game.
The one and only Christian Barnes. And it beat her. Ryan Davis back in the game.
Vasquez gets tapped out. Oh, Digman contacts Crawford. That didn't look that clean, but nothing was called. Digman let go. Crawford looking for a shot instead of a pass to number 8, and it's through.
Crawford at the top hoop.
From behind. And I think it's going to be okayed by all referees, and that's game.
And that is it. That is it. So the Warriors are able to avenge their loss in the final last year.
No, I definitely think they've been practicing for that all year.
All right. So sign off
Do you
for us.
know what their next game is going to be for Warriors?
I don't. I don't think that any of us
we're
do
not
yet.
sure what the bracket is, but Texas State Creighton is a college game that's going to happen here next. Not sure what the Warriors are going to go on to, but that is a loss for Boom. So they're out of the bracket. That's last year's champions gone. But that was an awesome game from both these players. And thanks for watching, everyone.
We will see you back here soon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I love commentating. It's so fun.